Good evening, all. Today I am going to discuss here states of an matter. After the completion of an course, students shall be able to determine the difference between solid, liquids, and gaseous states of an matter. Students shall be able to define what matter is and where you can find it. Give examples of solids, liquids, and gaseous. Short objectives by whether they are a solid, a liquid, or a gaseous states of an matter. Students also shall be able to describe the characteristics of three states of an matter. Matter means what? First we know what do we mean by matter. Matter, it is anything. Matter means anything which occupy the space, which matter is anything which occupy the space and it's having some mass is called as matter. For example, water, glass, wooden table, pen, this is known as a matter. According to the physical and chemical structure, the matter is made up of an atoms. Then the matter is going to be classified according to its physical classification. Matter is divided into mainly four types of an matter. Number one is the solid states of an matter. Second, liquid states of an matter. Third one is the gaseous states of an matter. Next one is the plasma states of an matter. Solid states of an matter. The solid state, it consists of the molecular arrangement, or the molecules are very close packed to each other. That's why this type of solids, that's why the solid molecules are unable to move from one point to the another point. Then the solid, it's having some definite mass and definite shape. The solid matter, vibrate into their positions only, because the intermolecular force of attraction between solid states of matter are very close to intermolecular force of attraction. It is stronger as compared to the liquid states of matter and gaseous states of matter. Then now come towards the liquid states of matter. Liquid states of matter, liquid molecules are easily moved from one point to the another point due to in liquid states of matter, the molecules are very loosely packed to each other. The molecule arrangement, it is loose packed. That's why the liquid is able to move from one point to the another point. Then the intermolecular force of attraction between liquid states of matter, it is less as compared to the solid states of matter. The liquid, it's having definite mass, definite volume, but not a definite shape. If you have to fill the liquid in a container and that liquid, it occupy the space in that particular container. The next point is the gaseous states of matter. In gaseous states of matter, the molecular arrangement of the gaseous molecules are very loosely packed to each other. If the molecules are very loosely packed to each other, then the gas molecules are able to move from one point to the another point. Then the intermolecular force of attraction between gaseous states of molecules are less, or intermolecular force of attraction between gaseous states of molecules are negligible as compared to the solid, liquid, and as compared to the solid as well as the liquid states of matter. The next state, plasma states of matter. In plasma states of matter, plasma state, the molecules are highly energetic molecules, or the molecules are in excited state molecules. For example, aurora, lightning in the sky. This is example of plasma states of matter. Then we will discuss about properties, different properties for the matters. First, solid states of an matter. In a solid matter, the molecules or atoms are packed very close to each other. It's having some definite shape and mass. It's having some definite shape as well as a definite mass. Solid matters are not free to move about within the substance. The molecules are very small vibration of an atoms around their fixed positions. Now you have to see in this diagram the molecules are vibrate into their positions because the intermolecular force of attraction between molecules are stronger. The molecules are very closely packed to each other, but intermolecular force of attraction it is stronger. That's why the solid matter it vibrate into their positions only. Solids have a definite volume. Therefore, the solids are divided into two types. One is known as a crystalline solid, and second one amorphous solids. Liquid states of an matter. Here you have to see here the in liquid states of an matter, molecules are easily moved from one point to the another point due to the less intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules. Therefore, the liquid matter is an intermediate phase between solid and gaseous states. The molecules or atom in a liquid state are very loosely packed to each other. The molecules move apart from each other. The attraction between molecules are less. The liquid matter is having some definite volume and mass but not a definite shape. The liquid particles have more space between them, so they are not fixed in the positions. The movement of a particle causes the liquid to be variable in a shape. If you have to fill the liquid into the container and that liquid it occupies the space in the particular container. The next state it is a gaseous states of an matter. The gaseous states of an matter, the molecules are very loosely packed to each other. The molecules apart from each other can easily flow from one place to the another place. Here you have to see here the molecules are loosely packed to each other. That's why the molecules are moved from one point to the another point, or molecules can easily flow from one place to the another place. The intermolecular force of attraction is negligible in case of an gaseous states of an matter as compared to the solid as well as an liquid states of an matter. They are easily compressed, they can expand, fill in their container, they occupy far more space than the liquids and solids from which they are. Gas is mainly divided into two types, real gas as well as an ideal gas. Gas is easily compressible with its variable density of the gaseous molecules. Then next states of an matter is plasma states of an matter. Plasma states of an matter are highly energy state, has free electrons and charged particles. The lightning which is occur due to the highly charged particles, and these are the highly excited molecules. And again, after this plasma states of an matter, according to Bose-Einstein condensate states of an matter, this state is known as BEC states of an matter. These are called as supercooled solutions. Then next point, the matters are also classified according to its chemical nature. Matter is divided into two types. One is pure substances and second one is mixtures. If pure substances, then it is divided into two types. One is the elements, then second one compounds. If it is elements, then examples are oxygen, hydrogen, iron. If it is compound, water and ammonia. Mixtures are divided into two types. One is homogeneous mixture, second one is a heterogeneous mixtures. Then now, what are the we are talking about the different types of an intermolecular forces which involved in between the matter, whether it is solid, whether it is liquid, whether it is gaseous states of an matter. Now here we will think about what are the different types of intermolecular forces in matter. You have to think about what are the different types of an matter, different types of an intermolecular forces within the matters. Note down this question on your notebook and you have to think about what type of the forces which exist in the matter. Then we'll move towards the intermolecular forces. Intermolecular forces means what? The forces are the force of attraction and repulsion between interacting particles, means atoms and molecules. This term does not include the electrostatic force of attractions that exists between oppositely charged ions and the force that holds atoms of a molecules together, that is covalent bonds. Attractive forces are known as van der Waals forces. The different types of van der Waals forces are given as below. Number 1, dispersion forces or London forces, dipole-dipole forces, dipole-induced dipole forces, hydrogen bonding. First we'll see the dispersion forces or London forces. These dispersion forces or London forces are weak force of attraction between the molecules, and this type of forces are temporary shifts in the density of an electron in the electron clouds and only between two non-polar molecules. When two non-polar molecules are in close contact, especially when they are collide, the electron could of one molecule repels to cloud of another. However, the electron density around each molecule is greater in one region of each cloud, causing each molecule to form a temporary dipole, meaning that part of molecules has a slight positive charges and other part of slightly negative charges. Here you have to see what type of an bonding which is occur between the molecules. A weak dispersion forces exist between oppositely charged ions of the dipole when temporary dipoles become close to each other. The dispersion forces are the weakest intermolecular forces due to the temporary nature of the dipoles, but on other hand, it is the dominant force of attraction between identical nonpolar molecules. Suppose if this molecule is not having any charge which is present on the molecules, but this is a dipole moment, when this molecule it starts to rotate towards this one, then this charge is going to be induced on these particles, and that force of attraction is called as London force of attraction. Or these are the weak type of an bonding between the molecules. The next one, dipole-dipole forces. The uneven sharing of an electrons causes a non-covalent bonds. A bond where one end is slightly negative and other end slightly positive. The dipole forces results from the attraction of positive region of one molecules to the negative region of the second molecules. Suppose, for example, HCl and HCl. Here you have to see this is slide